All right. Hello, Saber people and prop people. This is an Obi Wan, A New Hope. This is the latest one I just finished. This one is for Jason. And just a little bit about this. This is one of the last reveals I'll be doing for a while. So just a little, it's pretty much basic Romans, super accurate replica body, but this one is made for the FX electronics and everything. So let me just adjust the camera here just a bit. So it's also Roman and I both have real parts Obi Wan's, and he based his replicas based off of real parts. So it's about as accurate as you can get. But this one came to me as just a machine finish, and I did all of the weathering, chemical work, and everything to make it look as close as I can to the original prop, or at least what we have pictures of the original prop post-production. So here it is. This one has a crystal focus 6.5. Originally, I think we had talked about doing a petite crouton, but this one is, my build log was backed up so far, I just went ahead and put a crystal focus in it as a surprise to Jason. So free upgrade, there you go, man. But we also wanted to do a reveal, and there was a run on the RPF of Reveal Chambers, which is this. And it's a pretty decently designed piece. It's got a nice locking ring here. But the problem was, and I thought this was going to work, but I didn't know until I got it in hand. The problem with it is that it takes up a little bit too much space. Every millimeter counts inside this hilt, and the way this is designed here is it takes up about ½ inch too much, and it's just, there's no room for anything else inside. So after finally discovering that, I went ahead and just built another chamber from scratch. So this one is machined out of solid brass and copper, and there it is. So just kind of show you around the hilt a little bit. We have a replica Graflex clamp. Everything's replica on this. Replica balance pipe right here. I used Birchwood Casey Super Blue on all the steel parts and brass black on the brass to give everything a nice look. So SD card access is right through here. You will unscrew the back cap, and you have your SD card access. Then you have your SD card access and your charge port access. I had to do a quick cut there. So anyway, this is your on-off switch again, and simply turn that on.
This is the weapon of a Jedi.
Your activation and your auxiliary. It's got a white flash on top. All right.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Pretty straightforward, like any of the others I've done, but this one has, let me show you the reveal now. So when you open this, you're going to want to twist counterclockwise, of course, and it'll come, as soon as it releases, I've got a spring in there, so it will pop open. No need to open it any farther than that or keep twisting. Just leave it there. You can see here's the crystal chamber. Let me try and show that a little closer up. So I machined this from solid brass, and the seats are made from solid copper stock, and took quite a while to get it. I wanted to show a little bit of contrast, so there's some weathering on the brass. There are some vintage Graflex pins here as power regulators. So there's a nice nod to the original lightsaber, Luke's lightsaber, with vintage Graflex pins. To close it, just simply depress the spring and then screw it on. And when it's snug, you're good. Super solid. When you put in your blade, this is just a temp blade while I make the blade, but you want to push it in, and if you need to screw it down, clockwise. Always clockwise when putting it in and taking it out, because all these parts are threaded together and you don't want to loosen them up. So just clockwise in, and then you'll have your set screw right here. And then clockwise out after you loosen your set screw. And that's it. Press and hold to turn off. And then just push this back and you're back in. Good to go. Display mode. So there it is, guys. Thanks for looking.